Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys my full review of the HP Chromebook 14-inch. And I've used it for about 2 weeks now, and I will say that my impression and my thoughts on Chromebooks have changed. And before we get to that though, let's run down the spec sheet of this Chromebook and see what it has to offer. And so like other Chromebooks, this one is being powered by Chrome OS, and we have an NVIDIA Tegra K1 processor that is powering this unit, and it comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of SSD storage, a battery that gives us 8 hours and 15 minutes, which is pretty good if you ask me. We also get one USB 3.0, two USB 2.0, one HDMI port, and a microphone and headphone port. We get one micro SD card reader. We have the webcam on the front. We have a touchpad with multi-gesture, and it is actually only one button, but it does have multi-gesture. And then we have ourselves a full-size keyboard. And so all of that is packed into this small frame that weighs 3.77 pounds. Not the lightest thing, not like the new MacBook, but not nearly the heaviest of all Chromebooks or laptops out there. And so I have come to like this Chromebook pretty well, and Summer used it and she really likes it. And some of the things that I do like that the screen is touchscreen and that it is 1080p. What I don't like is that it seems a little bit washed out. And I don't know if you can tell from this video or in some of the shots that I include, but it just doesn't look like it's fully saturated. And it is WLED backlit, so I don't know if that has anything to do with kind of the washed out colors. But I also find that the viewing angle is a little bit weird. And if they could have, and I mentioned this in my other video, if they could just maybe increase the amount that this screen bends back just by a little bit more, I think it could help, because there is a good viewing angle, but I feel like I'm just not reaching it just yet with the angle that I'm getting with this Chromebook. I have to like lean it one way or another, and it doesn't have a very wide range of getting your full view of all your colors that look vibrant. And so I think the screen could use a little bit of work in terms of saturation, but in terms of like clarity, I think it's really good. And I really have no complaints with the touchscreen. It's responsive and it works very well. I like the trackpad. At first, I wasn't a fan of not having a right click and having two buttons. And but what I like about this Chrome OS and this Chromebook, I don't know if all Chromebooks are like this, but it's very intuitive. And I just instinctively decide, okay, you know, what happens if I double press on the trackpad and you get like a selection like you would as if you were right clicking something. I like how fast this thing is. It doesn't have the fastest processor in the world. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM, and I think it's perfectly fine for what I need to do with this. You can have many tabs open at the same time, but I find that if you have a lot of tabs open, like right now I have like 7 tabs open, and if I have another window with 7 tabs open, then I have like Netflix open down at the bottom and something else running, then it starts to get a little bit slower. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. Everything's responsive. If I close the screen and it goes into sleep mode, and then if I open it back up, it instantly opens up, it wait for the screen to turn on, and then we're ready to go. We can start doing stuff. And so it is fast, and the only time I've ever had a lag is when I'm trying to do 5,000 things at once, which you shouldn't be trying to do on any computer, because any computer is going to lag. But I am happy with the performance that this gets, both in speed and in battery. I've only charged this thing twice, 1.5 times since I got it. One full charge since we got it 2 weeks ago, and we've been using it pretty much on a daily basis. The webcam on this thing, it says it's HD, but it's one of those things that's technically HD, but the resolution or like the megapixels really aren't that great. It's fine for Skype and for Google Plus Hangouts and things like that, but you're not going to want to record a video like this on the webcam. It's just not that good of quality. But for things like Skype, it's going to be perfectly fine. The microphone's okay, and the speakers are actually surprisingly loud. I know some people don't like the speakers, and the speakers are on the bottom, but I have this thing on my lap and I'm watching YouTube videos, and I can hear it perfectly fine with the volume halfway up. And so I like the speakers, and I think they're about as good as you can ask for inside of a Chromebook. And so let's talk about some things that I don't like about this. And the list actually isn't that long. I already covered a couple of them. No right click, which I kind of got over, and it's not a big deal at all anymore. And then the screen looks a little bit washed out. That's really my only major complaint. Everything else is working perfectly fine on this. The keyboard size, I prefer a little bit bigger keyboard, but look behind me. I use a mechanical keyboard. Of course I'm going to like a bigger keyboard. For what it is, it works fine. I hadn't had any issues with it. One other thing that I really think they should have done instead of giving you a micro SD card slot was just to give you a regular full-size SD card slot. I mean, it's not that much room to include a regular full-size one. I mean, you have your mini one right here. give me an extra couple centimeters and give me a full-size SD card. And so if you are looking for a good Chromebook, I would recommend this, and I'll put a link to it on Amazon down in the description below. A big thanks to Expo for sending this out for review, and thank you for you guys and to you guys for watching this video and showing all your wonderful support. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe for more videos from me, and check out all my social links. They are all in the description below. Let me know if you guys want to see more Chromebook videos here on the channel and other Chrome related content, because I will be keeping this thing, and so I do plan to make some, if I could hold it the right side up, I do plan on making some more videos related to Chrome OS in the future. Let me know what you want to see down in the comment section below, and let me know what you think about Chromebooks in general, because I had a bad impression of them, and that impression has changed, and I kind of like Chromebooks for the better now, and that's a good thing. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one.